Hi everybody, Justin here from Social Interactions. Today I want to take you through a quick video with a little bit about 1300 numbers, how they work, what the cost to your business might be, how they can actually benefit your business, and how they can make it easier for your customers to contact you. Now the first thing to understand about a 1300 number is that it's what's called a virtual number. It doesn't actually have a line anywhere, if you like. And you can't actually call out from the 1300 number. It's probably a fairly obvious thing to say, but you can't actually call out from a 1300 number as you can with a landline or a mobile number. What a 1300 number is a number that your customers can call you on that answers on either a landline or a mobile number. And what you can do with your 1300 number is you can set it up so that when someone calls your 1300 number, they don't know this, but it answers on either one or two of those. The great thing about 1300 numbers though is that you can have an answer on multiple numbers if you like. So if we take an example, say Pizza Hut or Domino's Pizza, they have a 1300 number, and the way they'll set their 1300 number up is so that if you're in New South Wales, so your number starts with 029, you'll go through to a New South Wales, it might be a call centre, it might be an office, it might be a mobile phone that's situated in New South Wales. Whereas if you're in Victoria, in Melbourne, you'll go through to a Victorian call centre or a Victorian number. And in fact, what Domino's will do is they'll actually have it set up so that if the number you're calling from starts with 0394, let's say it starts with 039459, they'll actually route that call to the nearest Domino's store. And if you're calling from a 9773 number, again, they'll route you to the nearest store. So with a 1300 number, it doesn't just have to be one number that it answers on. It can be many numbers. It can be 2, it can be 10, it can be hundreds if you have hundreds of different stores. Also, you can have it answer on a mobile line if you like. So for instance, if you have, let's take a similar example again. So if someone calls your 1300 number from New South Wales, they go through to a New South Wales, it might be an office, it might be your sales office in New South Wales. If someone calls you from a Melbourne landline, they'll go through to your Victorian sales office. But if someone calls you from, say, an 089 number, which is a Perth number, and you don't have an office in Perth, but you have a sales representative on the road in Perth, you can actually send that call to their mobile number, and it will answer on their mobile phone. It will see where the calls come from, and it will answer on their mobile number. Now, all this routing is done at the time you set up your 1300 number, so there may be a setup fee associated with that. As to the charges that are associated with a 1300 number, you'll generally be charged a setup fee, and that will take care of setting up all of your answer points. So your answer points are the numbers that 1300 number answers on, where someone picks up the phone call. So you'll be charged a setup fee. You'll also be charged a monthly fee, okay? And you'll also be charged what's called termination rates or termination fees, okay? And what termination fees are, they're a per minute rate that you pay for your customer to have the convenience of not having to pay for the call. So your customer pays the cost of a local call, or it may be a flat rate of 25 cents depending on what their phone plan is, but you pay for that. You pay for your customer to have that convenience, and there may be 3 or 4 different rates that you pay depending on where you want to terminate your 1300 number. So you may see, and these are just a couple of the the common ones that you may see. And you may see something similar. They may be termed a little bit differently, but generally they'll be fairly similar. You may see what's called an on-net termination fee. So if you have a 1300 number and it terminates on a landline number, and that landline number is with the same company or carrier that the 1300 number is, you'll be charged what's called an on-net termination fee. If you're terminating on a landline, but it's not with the same company that your 1300 number is with, you'll be charged an off-net termination fee. And if you're terminating it on a mobile, you'll be charged the mobile termination fee. Okay, and basically that's in order of cost to you as well. So that's really what you will be charged to have a 1300 number, to give your customers the convenience of being able to contact you on a 1300 number. So what are some of the benefits of a 1300 number? The first benefit is to your client or your potential client, and that is that they will only have to pay for a local call, or it may be 25 cents or what have you, but it'll be a flat rate. Okay, it'll be a flat rate. The second benefit is that companies with 1300 numbers are generally viewed by members of the general public to be larger businesses. So you'll automatically make yourself look larger than you may be. A third benefit is that you have the convenience for yourself to be able to terminate that number anywhere you like. Okay, you can terminate it on a landline if you have an office, or you can terminate it on a mobile number, or you can terminate it pretty much wherever you like. And with that, you can also route calls based on location. Okay, based on the location that the call is coming from. Okay, so like I said, you can route calls from New South Wales to a New South Wales office, etc. The other benefit that you have, though, is that number is yours, and you can take it wherever you like. So a lot of the time, if you move office, you'll have to change your telephone numbers, and sometimes that may mean that you have to set up a diversion for a couple of months on your old number, and you have to send out emails or communications to tell people that your telephone numbers have changed and what have you. With a 1300 number, you can move office, and all you need to do is notify the people that your 1300 number is with that you want to change the terminating number on that 1300 number. Now, you may get charged a fee for that. Your 1300 number carrier may charge you to do that, but it's a lot less mucking around, and it's a lot less frustration paying one fee and having your terminating number changed than it is setting up a diversion, paying for a diversion, letting all your customers know that your number's changed, what have you. So it's portable. Basically, we'll call it portability. So that's how a 1300 number works. There's some of the benefits of your 1300 number. Obviously, one of the negatives is that you do have to pay those fees for that number. Some numbers can be quite expensive. If you want a 1300 number with a series of double digits, or a 1300 number that's easy to remember, those numbers, obviously, because they're less in quantity, are more expensive. Similarly, if you want a 13 number, which is just 13 and then 4 numbers after that, obviously because there's one less than 10,000 of those, that they are quite expensive. If you have a 1800 number, because the cost of that call is free to your potential clients, the terminating fees for a 1800 number and the monthly fees for a 1800 number are also a little bit more expensive than a 1300 number. But that's a basic rundown of a 1300 number, or a 13 number, or a 1800 number, how they work and what you'll pay for that, and some of the benefits. If you have any questions or you'd like to discuss a 1300 number a little bit further, feel free to get in contact with us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.